Okay, so it's Cat again, of course. Look at my little toucan. You guys saw me messing with it in the last video. Well, in case you can't tell by the way I sound like I have Clayface down my throat, I have a cold now. Hey. Anyway, though, I've been taking like these little tablets of vitamin C. They taste terrible. I mean, they're okay, but it's almost like that flavor you think you like, but then you really taste it. I don't know. It's just too much. Anyway, though, this is probably going to be update part 2. You already saw in the first video that I had a question mark after update part 1. That was because I wasn't really sure whether or not I was going to actually make a part 2. Well, here it is. Because I feel like I'm sort of betraying you guys by not updating videos all that much. You should probably go ahead and just expect, a video like once every week, at least on the weekends. Because I have no time during school, like during the weekdays. So if you don't get a video if you don't see a video during the week, then wait for the weekend. But if you don't see one during the weekend, then just go ahead and wait for the next weekend. Because with my biology homework, I promise you, there's like no time whatsoever. I mean, it's crazy. The reason that I can do this now is because I've already finished my homework for the weekend, like a boss. So I was just hanging out. And I was like, you know what? I better go ahead and make this video because I keep on, I keep on dragging it out and all that stuff. Anyway, though, I was gonna go ahead and just talk to you guys because this thing is only 2 minutes long, so I have time to talk to you guys about whatever, like what's been going on in my life. Cause whatevs. The signatures aren't, well, they're kind of laid out, whatever. But some of the signatures are playing Wolf Quest, and I can't upload this video until they get off Wolf Quest. And they go crazy over Wolf Quest over the weekends. So if this video's up late, that's probably why. And I probably won't have time during the weekdays, of course. And plus, Pinnacle Studio, it's great and all. I'm hoping that this video will be less laggy, and I'm gonna take Golden Wolf's advice and cut it up in a few spots if I can. Because I'm really dumb about this stuff. I'm not a computer geek in that sense. I mean, put me on the computer and put me on YouTube or whatever, I'll be great. But when it comes to stuff I'm not really sure what it is, then I so stink. Anyway, though, I've been kind of superhero crazy lately, which is kind of weird for me. Because I'm more of a Star Trek fangirl, even though I've never seen any of the series or the movies. Series because it kind of, I've seen some parts of the episodes, and they kind of, I don't know, the plots kind of freak me out. And the acting, I don't know. I don't want to say this being mean, because I know I'll get a bunch of junk in the comments about it, being a Star Trek hater or something, but the acting is, a little off. Not so much off, but, And I've never seen any of the Star Trek movies because, one, they cuss a ton, and Thunder will never allow that. And then there's a bit of violence, which I've seen from looking up moments. Oh, my Kindle's charged now. Look at the little green light. You can see it, right? Yes. Yes. Anyway, though, when Khan, well, actually, I can't talk. If you guys have seen any of the if you have not, then this is going to be a spoiler. But, when, Khan crushes that guy's head in, oh my gosh. and then it breaks that girl's arm. Goodness. Anyway, so I've never actually seen it, but I'm a huge fan of Spock and Chekhov. Pavel Chekhov. Or Pavel. I just love Russian accents. They're so cool. I wish I had an accent. But I'm not, fake enough to fake an accent. Because if I fake an accent, I feel like I'm one of those, oh, I'm so pretty. I'm so awesome. Everyone look up to me. No, I'm not like that. So, well, I don't want to be like that. I don't think I'm like that. But, so, I'm not going to fake an accent or anything. I just can't. I can't and I won't. Anyway, though, about the whole superhero crazy thing, I mean, Galaxy's usually the one that's all superhero crazy. but I've gotten really into the Bat Clan, which I'm being specifically, you know, Red Hood and Nightwing. Because, I mean, come on, they're awesome. I mean, Red Hood's a little bit, you know, he's on the violent side too, but, you know, he's DC, they don't go that bad. So, there are these two different channels that are planning on making, one of them is, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the channel name just so that way in case you wanna, you know, check it out. The Red Hood one is by LL Pros, which is, you know, PROS, I think. And they're making a Red Hood series, and so far they've only got trailers and stuff for it, but it looks pretty awesome. Now the one I'm more excited about is Nightwing series, because Nightwing is awesome. I mean, he's like the best Robin, or he was the best Robin, because then he turned into Nightwing, and then he got like 70 times more awesome. Because I mean, come on, green tights just don't work for anybody. Well, except for maybe a few of those guys. It worked for Jason Todd, so I guess it worked for them too. Anyway, though, and the channel name is Ismahawk, I think, which is ISMAHAWK. I really don't know what that means. Maybe it's like a bunch of names meshed together or whatever. But, gosh, the trailer looks awesome. And the guy who's going to be playing him, I think he fits it perfectly. I mean, I'm so excited, and they're going to actually give us, like, a trailer premiere or whatever. I mean, a series premiere on, like, September 29th, and I'm so excited. I mean, usually Galaxy saw it, and he, like, freaked out. I'm not kidding. It was hilarious and frightening at the same time. I mean, it was pretty funny and scary. Like, he saw it, and he's, like, starts screaming and freaking out, and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? And he's like, come here and watch this trailer. And I'm like, sure. And I watched it, and then we were both screaming and stuff, because I'm a sort of a Nightwing fan. I'm a fan of the Bat Clan. I like them, because they're cool. But, I mean, all this, like, I don't really read the comics, because I don't know how to get them. And I don't know, you know, which ones I should read or whatever, because there's like 70 different types of comics you can read, and dude, I don't have time for that. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Bat Clan is Batman, Nightwing, Red Hood, Red Robin, and Robin, okay? That is Bruce Wayne, Richard Grayson, and Jason Todd. Red Robin is Tim Drake, I think. And the normal Robin is Damian Wayne, because Damian's the real son. I mean, that's the and Batgirl. Batgirl, you know, Barbara Gordon. I mean, that's the Bat Clan, okay? That's it. I don't want to hear any of this junk about this Cassandra and this Stephanie. I don't want to hear about them. They're not the Bat Clan. I mean, Terry McGinnis from Batman Beyond, I mean, he's sort of part of the Bat Clan, but I don't really count him. Just because, you know, he's not. You know, because I watched the Batman series from, like, the 90s and 80s, and oh my gosh, they were good. I mean, the ones from the 80s, they drew Batman kind of weird, you know? Like, they had that whole double chin thing going on. Like, they were really excited about the double chin and the, you know, all that stuff. And the underwear outside the costume. So they made him look a little bit weird, but it was still all cool, you know? And then I'm honestly, and Galaxy is too, he's a fan of the 90s version, which is a much simpler version. Everyone looks much simpler and more, you know, awesome in general. And Nightwing looks great, and Batman looks great, and Batgirl looks great. But in those series, there was never some black Batgirl or whatever. Not black like race, I mean, like, that's what they called her. Because her entire costume was black or something. This Cassandra chick, I think. I don't know who these people are, Cassandra and Stephanie. They sound like OCs to me, which is fan fiction language, I'm sorry. But, not like bad language, it's just, you know, like, it's like Chinese or Japanese, you know? Fan fiction is a whole another language, and OC is a fan fiction thing. Anyway, though, I mean, it just kind of bothers me. I don't know. I don't like them. I've never... Jeez. I'm gonna get so much hatred in the comments below about this. Oh, well. Gosh, I sound like Galaxy. Oh, well. Not that that's a bad thing or anything. You know, just Galaxy's usually the fangirl about, you know, DC Comics and all that stuff, even though he's a guy. Gosh, I sound so stopped up. Anyway, though, I'm usually the fanfiction girl. So is Holiday, but, you know. I mean, she's more of a Green Lantern chick. I mean, she likes Green Lantern, the animated series. And I like Green Lantern too, but I'm not a fanfiction girl about that. Gosh. This is all fanfiction. I'm so ashamed. Usually Holiday's the one that does this. Well, actually, she never actually talked to you guys about fanfictions, has she? She should make a blog for that. I'm thinking about making my own blog, like cat blogs or something. I don't know. This video is actually kind of lame. If I hadn't promised you guys a part 2, I wouldn't have made this. Oh well, it might come out late because, you know, the other signatures are on WolfQuest and some of them are just laying around in school. So I guess that's the end of this video. I'm gonna take Golden Wolf's advice and split it up like a ninja. So, well, hopefully I'll get some, you know, like editing done in this video. Like last video, I know I didn't because it was being laggy, and that was probably the whole, you know, not splitting it up thing. And then the editor was being weird. Whatever. Oh well. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video, unless somebody else does it, which, well, actually you'll see me in another video, but I won't see you. We never see you. Maybe it's for the best. Oh well. Anyway though,